There comes a time in every young motorcycle's life where the owner finally puts enough miles on said motorcycle to warrant their first service. Today, the 450SS gets its very first oil change. What's going on, guys? Chaseontwowheels here for another video of our WBRGarage Season 7 CFMoto 450SS. Today, I finally have enough miles on it to do its first service and oil change, so I picked something up. You guys ever gone to do your own oil change and then you wondered, like, you know, you ordered the right filter, or you think you ordered the right filter, and then that thing in the back of your head, you're like, is it though? Is it the right oil? 10W40, 10W50? The forum says this, but then this random guy says this. What weight oil should I use? I found something that I like a lot. CFMoto makes their own freaking oil change kit. You know it's from the OEM that made, you know, the motorcycle. You know it's the right oil, and it comes with all the oil you need, the filter, and a crush washer. Everything's done for you. Oh my God, everything's jumping around in there. Everything's done for you. It literally tells you your motorcycle, you guys see this? 450SS, that's that thing. So today, I don't gotta wonder about anything. I just gotta open the box and do exactly what it tells me to do. So I shouldn't mess anything up. Today should be easy. Before we get into this video, guys, this is WBRGarage episode. This is our giveaway 450SS. We're giving away that bike and its little brother, the 300SS. If you want to win them, WBRGarage.com, grab merch, grab memberships. All of it gets you entries to win the motorcycle. And when the season's over, we just give them away to one of the members. So go grab a mug. Look at this. You buy a cool mug, you win yourself a motorcycle. Get in as little as $5. All right. Let's open the box up, see what's inside of it, see if we get any instructions, because CFMoto's been pretty awesome about instructions so far. We're going to get the box opened up, we're going to get the oil out, and then we're going to get this whole process done. Should be a pretty simple episode, I hope. We'll find out. So guys, I just get everything unboxed out of the box. And of course, the 450SS here has fairings on it. We all know this. And normally that means it's gonna be slightly annoying to do an oil change because you're gonna have to take the fairings off or else oil's gonna get all over the place. Not the case. I'm gonna show you guys yet another reason that CFMoto thinks through things more than a lot of other brands do for whatever reason. Check this out. All right, so I'm over here looking at, like, I know the oil is gonna go in over here, right? That's very normal for the oil. And then I'm looking down at the bottom and I'm trying to feel like, what pieces of fairings are we gonna have to take off based on how they've built everything? And then I come over to this side of the bike and I'm like, okay, cool, let's check this. Wait, well, what is this? It is literally the oil drain plug in an area that they've cut out for the fairing for the oil to come out of. I did not even see this on the entire motorcycle until I looked for it, and boom, there it is. I don't know how many more times this is going to happen. I hope it continues, but there are so many tiny little details that on this motorcycle, both the way it rides, the way it's engineered, and little stuff like that. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you for thinking of things and making them super obvious and easy. It's fascinating how rare most of that is. Today's gonna be super simple. Also, forgot to mention to you guys, the oil filter is right there, and it looks like I should have enough room to get my hand in there. So we're gonna try to do it with no fairing removal. I'm imagining if they put this here, then the fairing removal should be very minimal. So we'll find out.
currently warming the bike up. You got to warm the bike up a little bit. It says for a few minutes just to get the oil lubricating correctly. That way it'll flow out of the bike a lot better. So we're waiting. All right, guys, bike is warm to the touch. I think we are good to go. I'm gonna go over something that you guys will need for this process. You're gonna need some sort of like oil pan or something for the oil to drain into. I'll put a link to the things of these I've used on Amazon because having one of these is super nice. You guys will see throughout the video, but it'll make it a lot easier to deal with all the oil that you're gonna have to deal with after we get done. One of the things I noticed with the 450 SS is that there are no swing arm spool holes, at least not that I can tell. And what sucks is if I had swing arm spool holes, I could raise the rear up and I could get a little bit more length under here. And that way this thing's pretty thick anyway, but that means I could fit that under there, but without any spools, I can't really jack it up. So we're just gonna have to do the best we can for now. But that would have been one of the nice things to have on this bike, where, you know, just little holes that you can get spools for, like these, and they allow you to get like a pit bull stand to like raise it up. Would have been cool, not a big deal. Moving on. Not even close. Closer. A 17? That is such a strange size. All right. 17 it is. Not seeing anything nasty in the oil, which is good. Obviously, we don't want to see anything like metal or anything like that. That'd be terrible. Oil looks like, obviously like it needs to be changed. So, looking solid so far. All right, oil is pretty much finished up draining. I'm gonna put a couple pieces of paper towel underneath here in case oil kind of drips out. And I have these little oil absorbing rags. Put them under here as well so oil don't go all over the place. So we're just gonna grab the new crush washer because you're never supposed to reuse crush washers. This is our magnetic bolt that came on it, so that is garbage. That's our brand new guy. We're gonna get this guy plugged so it stops dripping oil, and then we'll get this basket moved out of the way. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the new oil filter in there, and before I put it in, this thing has, I don't know if you guys can see, it has a little rubber little seal, like a little gasket here. I'm just gonna get some of the new oil and ring it around that gasket just so it seats really well. I'm just gonna get a little bit of the new oil on my finger. Look how much clearer the new oil is. You can't even see it. It's almost like water. But I'm just gonna put a little bit on the seal and then get my hand up in here and get it installed. All right, that oil filter is hand tight now. Now we can tighten it down. Alrighty, new oil filter is on there. This is just an oil filter wrench if you guys are curious. It's got the right shape to get around that larger area. Alright, time to put new oil in. So guys, the first two of those, you can just pour the whole quart in there. This is 1 US quart, so one of the cool things about CFMotos is the entire user manual is literally online, so I have it pulled up on my phone, and it says to put 2.74 quarts in there. So what that means is you use 2 of these guys that they send. Obviously they sent 3 of them, and this third one that we're gonna do, we're gonna pay attention to this line, and we're gonna go up to the 7.4 area. So you don't wanna overfill it, because if you overfill it, stuff's gonna go everywhere. We don't want that. So this third one, this is gonna be the only time where we need to like pour in a little bit, check this amount, pour in a little bit, check the amount. Make sure to do that on this third one, because otherwise oil is gonna literally go everywhere if it hasn't already, which mine may have, but it's okay. Also, save these because we'll use these to hold our old oil. Do not make the mistake of getting rid of them. Okay. So that's about 2.76, 2.74, somewhere in that range. So now we should be good. All right, so I'm gonna get the oil fill cap put on. Last thing we gotta do is torque down the oil bolt, like the, oh my God, what's it called? Words. Okay, so drain bolt is the word I was trying to think of, and the tightening torque on that is 25 Newton meters. So we're gonna go get that tightened down, and then we can check the oil level after that. All right, guys, so everything is good to go, and if we look at our little oil sight glass, you guys might notice that there is no line. So typically it should sit between this line and this line, and it's absolutely full. What happens though is the oil is just sitting at the bottom. It hasn't been like lubricated through the entire motor. So I'm gonna get the garage door open, and then I'm gonna run the bike for a minute to let the whole engine lubricate itself, and then we will double check that oil sight glass. I know you guys can't see it on that camera, but if we go to this camera, you guys can see that the oil is now right at the tippy top. I think I got closer to 2.8 liters instead of the 2.75, so it is towards the high end there, but oil change done. And guys, that's honestly it. To do your first service on the CFMoto 450 SS, you just get that oil change kit. Again, like all the videos I'm doing with this like OEM CFMoto stuff, you're probably gonna have to contact your local dealer to get them. You can't order this stuff online from what I understand, or at least not currently as of recording this video. But ordering that box gives you literally everything you need to do this, and you can totally do this at home with just a couple tools. So you guys literally saw everything I used. So save yourself some cash, do it yourself, and then you get to learn your motorcycle. I always recommend doing that, especially on a new motorcycle. It's good to know the bike that you're riding, at least in my personal opinion. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully you guys learned something, and maybe you'll go out and do this yourself. Guys, I'm Chaseontwowheels. If you guys want to win the 450 SS, links in the description down below for WBRGarage.com. That is where we are going to be giving this thing away in a few months' time. I need to find out the actual date. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this 450 SS content, make sure to check out the description. We're gonna have a playlist link for all of the videos we're doing on this. Obviously, with this and the 300 SS being our giveaway bikes, we're doing a ton of content on them, so we're gonna keep pumping stuff out up until we give these things away. I appreciate you guys watching this point in the video. If you did, you're in the outro crew, put OC in your comments, and I know you're gonna leave a comment. Let me know if you do your own oil changes or not, and if you appreciate the fact that you can just get an oil change kit and it's got the right oil, the right filter, the right crush washer. Literally has everything you need. It's pretty fantastic. I'll see you guys on the next one, where I hopefully am gonna be riding that thing. We've been doing a lot of install videos. I need to go do some riding on it. I don't know what kind of riding though.